Okay, here we are at Clark Auction. We're previewing this Sunday sale, Sunday, March the 7th. Sale starts at 10 a.m. Previews are 3 days before, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from noon to 6. Don't miss it. And in case I forget, we're going to have a Happy Paddy's March. Okay, without further ado, let's go on. We have, in our Asian section, we have a wonderful pair of these hardwood, look like a rosewood set of pair of chairs. Beautiful with the nice marble insert in the middle. Below that, we have lots of good carpets in the sale here. Below it, in nice condition with a nice pile and great colours, we have this Herries style carpet. We have some wonderful great marble and sculptures in the sale. This one here is by an artist called Marchetti. Beautifully done, comes with a pedestal signed. Italian artist here. This is absolutely wonderful. It's one of my favourite things in the sale. There's a lot of great things, but this came along, it was alongside a river. So it's got great patina. I'm sure the purists won't think that, but I think it's absolutely wonderful. Missing a piece of the fishing rod here, but this is by Seward Johnson, the grandson of Robert Wood Johnson of Johnson & Johnson fame. He died last year, so this to me is, it's really like a Norman Rockwell sculpture. It's magnificent, like the Coca-Cola, the bag. Tried to drink it every time I come in the auction. I sort of say hello to them because I think they're there. Okay, here we have some great used furniture. This is a nice bureau plat, bronze mounted. Nice with the leather top, nice burl walnut. Atop this, hopefully the highlight of the sale. This is absolutely magnificent. Came from an estate in Sutton Place of a socialite woman. It is absolutely magnificent. It is signed down here, Agathon Leonard, over here, sorry. Right here, above the signature we have the letter P, and below the signature the letter P. And around the back of the signature, or around the back of the bronze, the number 10. I'm going to give you a quick look underneath this bronze if I can manage to hold it. That's here. Okay, just go around the bottom and top of this bronze, look at the wonderful patina. It's extremely rare. It is estimated 100 to 150,000. Conservative, we hope. Okay, now we're going to move over here. From Englewood, New Jersey. We have this wonderful pair of bronze mounted green marble pedestals. Sort of newer reproduction, but nice quality demi-lune with the green marble top. Top this, this came from Irvington, New York. Absolutely a very big, large side. Raffaello Romanelli. More pedestals you'll see as we move along. I think I better put these in because I know they don't come into art. We have 4 lots of presidential letters and signatures. clarkeny.com to view those before we move in the main room. We have a nice pair of these, I suppose you call them Louis XV style, parquetry inlaid commodes with the marble top. Top this a wonderful sort of 30s sculpture by Gabrielli. Okay, in the main room, as you can see, we're loaded. Thank God we are loaded. We seem to pull it in every year. Whitney's over there like a busy bee. Okay, we have lots of porcelains. We have Herond, Flora Danica, Masons. We have some more rare Royal Copenhagen sculptures, or Copenhagen. We have this Teddy the Bear, Mechanical Bank, Art Glass, Royal Worcester. Wonderful set of what they call turtle soup plates here. Let me not drop on it, it'll be a broken turtle. I believe by Minton, rare. We've more Meissen. We've lots of arts and crafts. This wonderful large pair, or Limoges down here, came from Englewood. Okay, moving right along, we have a great collection of Bergman bronzes, nice big sizes, so you mightn't be aware on the site. Behind that we have a wonderful Tiffany Favril little lamp. We have, more Tiffany Favril up here. Moving along, we have Caldwell. Quite a nice little collection of Caldwell here. Boxes. We've got some Dome, Chinese crackle porcelain. Here's the Royal Copenhagen. We have 2 of these. We had to load the last sale, still waiting for them to be picked up. More Caldwell. Below here, lots of bronzes. This for the cigar collectors. It's great little box. Nice pair of Bohemian glass urns. More bronzes, some Grand Tour bronzes in there. This wonderful bronze here. You got to check the size of these because on the site some of them don't look as big as they are. Okay, moving along, we've got this Karl Springer mirror, nice tessellated marble, pair of Art Deco lamps. Paul McCobb table, more Paul McCobb here. We have a set of 8 of these chairs, really nice, don't know the name on Danish Modern, but nice set, once again, Clark NY. Moving right along, look at the size of this pair of Kamer style chandeliers, look like they're eggs. Nice big size. We're selling them individually, so if you don't want two, you can just buy one. From Inglewood, newer but beautiful, great decorative item, wonderful condition. Chinese Chippendale style chairs, pair of them with the pagoda top. Here also from Inglewood, sort of Karl Springer style, nice in the lacquer. This also a lot of stuff from Jersey this time now. I think of this wonderful large mother of pearl inlaid Asian style table here. Atop that a large, I believe it's patinated metal, Asian bronze. Here in the mid-century section, this is called an angle sofa. Dunbar, Edward Warmley for Dunbar, but great looking sofa, still has original upholstery, and I'm sure whoever has it will change it unless they're very purist and want to keep it. We got nice lightings in the sale, nice chinoiserie decorated, beautiful china cabinet, Chinese marble top, carved hardwood tables. Here we have a beautiful little continental, all beautifully inlaid all over, probably 18th century, possibly Italian, but nice miniature little commode. We have this aesthetic movement pedestal, came from Queens. We have a pair of these mirrors with the aiglemets on them. Over here in the used furniture section, everyone loves a name, so this is actually Baker. Nice with the banding and the inlay on it, a little bit of a scuff there, but we can get rid of that, a bit of lipstick, right? And then we have, look at the dory on this, absolutely magnificent pair of candelabra with the eagle finial. I believe we have a pair of these mirrors, lots of pairs of mirrors in the sale. Pair of these sconces. Nice Georgian style secretary bookcase here on the used furniture. You know you're going to have to keep an eye on the video as it's moving along because there is so much stuff, and I'm using my good Irish memory here to remember it all. We have a pair of these, once again, with the pagoda tops, Chinese Chippendale style. This is a wonderful commode here, good age on it, marble top, beautiful bronze work on it. French Empire, I would imagine. Here not from Inglewood, from Jersey City, believe it or not, we have a pair of these Fruit Lions. Nice little patina where they've been petted. Moving along here with lots of used furniture chairs. We have a George Nelson little fire set here, the tools on the bottom. We have a nice bouillotte table. We have two of these carousel horses in the sale. We believe this one is by Dentzell, I believe, Dentzell. Nice parlor set, wonderful bronze. You've really got to check out the bronze, and you've got to check out the size. Look at the size of this one in the sale, unsigned. Moving right along, this came from Larchmont Manor, wonderful patina. 3 great bronzes came from this estate. I believe this one is signed and has a Roman bronzework mark on it. We have more nice pair of Asian planters there. I know Whitney does the Asian, but we catch them because she's got so much stuff. Here we have a Danish modern, beautiful table, beautiful lines on it. Look at this, the stiletto you've been waiting for. I think it's actually quite comfortable too, but it might fall over. We don't want it on video. Okay, here we have a nice chrome tea card. Might be a little contemporary, might not be though, but it's very good quality, nice with the dark glass. Moving over here, here we have a bunch of flowers. This is in memory of Mark Moskowitz, our IT guy who passed away very sadly, and we'll miss him. We move along now. We have this bronze here. Beautiful doré bronze. Forgot the signature on that one. Once again, clarkny.com. Okay, lots of stuff. We will get through it. Okay, we have a pair of these chairs. These are Adrian Pearsall. Look like they're original. Nice with the wood there. Nice with the fan back on them. More bronzes atop here. Here we have an Irish style table. Has a newer top, and I'm sure it's a newer concept. It's actually very nicely done. Here, this bronze is by Raphael Schwartz, I believe. But look, once again, you've got to watch the size on it. Nice big size. Here, speaking of size and getting confused online, this came from Jersey City. Look at this marble sculpture, huge. Nice condition. A little as is on the back. We have a pair of Robes John Gibbings chairs on each chair on each side of it, nice with the brass legs. Slightly as is on one of them, so make sure you check it. We have this table here in the style of Paul Evans, or maybe it is Paul Evans. Once again, more bronzes on top of that. Harvey Prober sofa there. Leather chairs. More used furniture. This is Kindle Chandeliers. This is wonderful rosewood cabinet here. This has got to be one of the big American Victorian makers. Beautiful rosewood belter or something like that. We didn't see a signature. Once again, look, more bronzes on top. Over here we have this William and Mary cabinet. This came from New Jersey. Good age on it, probably 18th century. We have this came from local estate. Nice with the serpentine front, Queen Anne style. Large sconces in the sail. Nice continental marble top commode here, probably 18th/19th century. We have a pair of sconces that go with this chandelier. Look at this magnificent chandelier, Sputnik. And we have the sconces that go with it. We also have a very large brass one of those. So some great mid-century lighting in the sail here. These are a very nice pair of, I don't know how popular they are now, down-filled, beautiful pair of Louis XV style chairs, but in, just nice lines to them. In the middle here, sitting on top this nice original Barcelona table, we have this bronze. It's a fountain and it's by an artist called Bergman. I believe it's got the foundry mark, probably Roman bronze work. Once again, one of the 3 bronzes that came from Larchmont Manor. Really excited about that. Hopefully it does very well. Here we have lots of, including Chelsea barometers, wonderful mirrors. We have the Cedric Hartmann lamp. Haven't had one of those in a while. A wonderful, you can see all the rugs are in between it. We have this marble top console with a great, beautifully carved clawfoot pedestals on it. Came from Tuckahoe. In the back room, seems to me we kept all the antiquities in the back room. We got lots of these barristers' bookcases. And now into the 18th century section, we have this wonderful continental cabinet, 2-door. We have this like a step back cabinet. We've got 2 French armoires. In the very back there, we have a wonderful Coromandel screen. Back in the sale because of a bad bidder, and I'm sure we put his name onto the, I'm sure we put his name on the website. We do not like the bad bidders, but unfortunately the internet allows them. They think they're all so honorable and stuff, some of these people, but they still come bad bidding. Okay, we're coming back into the main room. Okay, we have this Japanese sculpture here. I believe it's by Masamoto, but check me on that. I haven't got my glasses on. Nice big large size once again. More mirrors, French commodes, continental commodes. Nice with the marble top here. We have this French doorman's chair. Large bird cages, marble pedestals, French desks, Waterford cut glass, more porcelains, you name it, we have it. Hopefully we'll see you there. Make sure the previews are Thursday, Friday and Saturday noon to 6. Sale starts Sunday at 10 a.m. It is great. See you there. Don't miss us. And we miss Mark Moskowitz. Thank you.
Hi and welcome to Clark Auction's preview of Asian arts for our March 7th sale. We're going to begin here with this wonderful archaistic style carved jade disc, and it does have this beautiful line work. And we'll just flip it over so you can see the wonderful variation in color. So this natural jade. And we'll be moving on to this pair of Chinese silver. This is a jade bangle box with the polished stones and the enamel work, and it's accompanied by this smaller Chinese silver box with the carved bone bangle. And this is a carved jade teapot, estimated at $300 to $500. It does have some condition issues, but it is beautiful. We have this large Fami Rose or Chinese export serving tray, and it's actually, apologize, it's upside down, I believe, but it's really quite nice. We have this pair of archaistic style ducks. They are cloisonne incense burners, and these vases actually come off, but they're really wonderful quality. And just a nice form. Everything about them is nice. And these are a pair. This is an individually lotted cloisonne teapot. Wonderful detailing throughout this teapot. It does have nice age to it. You can see the bird finial. It's really quite nice, and that's individually allotted. This is one out of a partial porcelain service, and this is the beautiful yellow ground with the enamel floral work, and each one has a little falling leaf. And then, but what's really nice is, I don't know if you can see it, maybe if I turn it slightly, it's a sgraffito, so it's this wonderful line work to the ground of these plates. And then it does have an apocryphal keen long mark to the underside. This is just a nice grouping that came in on one of our Walk-in Wednesday days. So this is a pair of Chinese export open salts. We have this carved, I believe this is raw crystal snuff bottle. This is an enamel decorated leaf form snuff bottle, a little celadon dish, and again a Fami Rose plate. And those items are all together. These are absolutely stunning. They're a pair of cloisonne teapots with this stable handle, and this is gilt bronze, and it's really quite nice. These two lamps are together, so we have one Famille Rose and one Famille Verte, and they've both been mounted as lamps. We have not viewed them unmounted, but they're really quite beautifully done. This is a beautiful vase, and so this is a Chinese enamel decorated vase with figures and animals, and if you look at all of the animals present, I do believe that they are the Chinese calendar. So all the different animals, and it's really quite nice. There's a mark to the underside, and this is individually lotted. This is another individual plate from a service. So it is a partial service. So it's the celadon ground with the enamel work, and again, an apocryphal Qinlong mark to the underside. Another beautiful vase. So this is Chinese Republic. So you can see all the characters here, the elephant form handles, and then the enamel work with all of the people. So really quite nice. This is one of the many teapots in our sale. So we have these beautiful teapots. They're lead teapots, and they're all signed, or the majority of them are signed to the underside of the lid and some to the underside of the base, and they all came from one estate, and it was a whole collection. They're really quite nice. And then we also have a just stunning collection of snuff bottles for this sale. So I'm just going to go through quickly. These are color overlay glass. So we have one with a frog and one with 6 different colors. This is agate, and you can just see just the wonderful, wonderful variation in colors and these inclusions that really just make, oh, and it just has the yin-yang stopper. Again, this is agate, this is French, it's 19th century, and it is signed to the underside of the stopper for where the store was located in Paris. These are reverse painted snuff bottles. This, I believe, is an agate formed dolphin. So sweet, really beautiful. You can see the color variations here. Russet jade, and this is a pebble snuff bottle, is what it's referred to, and this beautiful skin to the jade itself, and then this little jade stopper. This is an amber snuff bottle, and this is modeled after Buddha's hand fruit. So it's really quite nice, and I love the intricacy of the design. These are carved porcelain, so these are probably Qing Dynasty, and they're beautiful. Each are signed, and just beautiful colors, and this one has people, this one has food dogs with balls. Really quite nice. Again, reverse painted, but these are oversized, so you can see the size difference. This is a grouping of all kind of natural stone. So this is an agate, and it's really, again, beautiful how they utilized the natural color variations to produce these flowers. Oh, and this one's beautiful, what they did. So it has this line through it that is absolutely natural, but they've made it a bamboo shoot. So it's really quite beautiful how they did that. I love when you're able to utilize the natural inclusions. And then we have these 2 porcelain snuff bottles. So we have one blue and white and one that is signed, and it does have this little sticker here that identifies it as Shanghai, but I'm not sure. This is a Tibetan silver, and then it has these white jade plaques. So there's jade plaques to each side, which is really quite nice. Here we have a beautiful Famille Rose snuff bottle with a figure to one side, and on the alternate there are these characters, and this is individually lotted. We have these 2 Tibetan silver snuff bottles, one with coral and malachite and the other with birds, and then it has these small pendants of turquoise and coral. We have 2 oversized blue and white snuff bottles, each are signed to the underside. And then we have these 3 snuff bottles together, beautiful glass snuff bottles, but this is reminiscent of amber. This is a beautiful mottled pink color with the applied bats and the shoe symbol. And then this is indicative of coral, but it is not, however, although it does have beautiful color variations, which gives a very good depiction of coral. And those 3 are together. This is an amber snuff bottle, and this is accompanied by an identification report from GIA stating that it is amber, and it is approximately 19.19 grams. And that is individually lotted at 1,000 to 1,500. We have these 2 Chinese silver, high-grade silver teacups and saucers with the lids, and they are beautifully decorated with flowers, and those 2 are together at 600 to 900. We have this Blanc de Chine bottleneck vase with iron red foo dog decorations, or foo lions, and it's really quite nice, and this is individually lotted. We have these pair of blue and white vases decorated with cherry blossoms. So really nice with the signature to the underside. We have a cloisonné low bowl, and so this is decorated with fish on the interior and dragons to the exterior with flaming pearls. We have these pair of yellow glass wine cups on these fitted stands, which are nice, and there's floral decoration. We have a pair of carved abalone shells. This is a Blanc de Chine libation cup or wine cup, or it's also referred to as dehua. And it also comes with this really wonderful stand, and this is identified on the underside from the E&J Franco collection and the 17th century circa, 1673. It's missing 1 foot, but it's fitted and it's really quite nice. We have this Blanc de Chine bowl with the foo dog handles, impressed signature to the underside, and then his signature here, and it's with this fitted stand, which is later. And there's actually other, from the same collection, we have other Blanc de Chine items. And we have this Yizing teapot that's signed to the underside, and it is a grasshopper finial, and it's a pomegranate form, so it's signed by an important Yizing creator. We have this pair, just came in on Friday actually, of this Peking glass or green glass overlay vases. And this is one of my favorite lots in the Asian department this month. It's a very unusual enamel decorated seated Buddha, and it's really wonderfully done. The colors are vibrant and just beautiful, and there's some intricacy to the work here, so you can just see the little details to the hair ornaments and the earrings, this draped goat skin and then the flowers. It's just absolutely stunning, and I can't find any other examples that are similar. I just want you to see the backside also, that it's just beautifully done throughout, and he is just so nice. Everything about it's beautiful, and this is 1,000 to 1,500. We have this carved jade vase, so it has ring hoops to the foo dog handles. There are these phoenixes to the body of the vessel or the stem of the vessel, and it's really quite nice. From the same estate, it's also this brush pot. So this is the same estate as our seated Buddha. So it's this brush pot, and it's really just also very nice quality. We have a collection of rank badges in this sale. So these are civil rank badges, so maybe not the prettiest display, but it is very efficient for being able to flip through. So each rank, so 1 through 9, is signified by a different bird in this case for civil badges. And so they're all identified here. And then this is the military badges. So again, there's 1 through 9. This is not complete service. And then there's an additional lot of birds. There's one of kimono sleeves and some additional items. And then there are some framed pieces here. So we have, this is peaches and moths or butterflies. We have a bird. I believe this is a silver pheasant, but I'm not 100% sure. So this would be a civil badge. And then this one's really quite nice. This is a dragon. So here's a dragon with butterflies and bats. And then we also have another bird. So this is framed quite nicely. And I'm going to skip over to here because I just want to show a few pieces of artwork. So if you just take a look up here, there's a pair of elongated Kessie panels. There's an embroidery with birds. This is quite nice. It's a framed piece here. We have a Chinese painting and then a scroll that was converted to a framed piece on the top, this nice landscape. So here we have from the same estate as our Blanc de Chine, we have this really nice pair of cloisonné jardinières. So you can see the nice cloisonné work here and the figural feet. So these were out of an estate. This pair of large blue and white vases that have been converted to lamps with these panels of birds, really beautiful. And then there's scholars' items across the perimeter, the top perimeter of each vase. And then this from one of our Walking Wednesday days is this beautiful gilt bronze Buddha, really nice at 600 to 900. And here we have this beautiful Japanese print of a volcano. It is signed in the upper right hand corner. This is estimated at 1,000 to 1,500, and we believe that this may be a conservative estimate because it's quite beautiful. So there is that. And then we're going to move on to some kimonos. We're going to start here with this one, and I have asked Ken to join us for this display. So we have this wonderful robe. with the blue ground, and then we have these dragons. They have 4 toes, these ruiform clouds, embroidered flowers, and bats. And it is mounted, but it can, if you just look on the reverse here, it can be easily unmounted. And these are all from the same estate. And next we have a Imperial yellow robe, which we really feel is quite beautiful. And again, it has Imperial yellow ground. There are these ruiform clouds, dragons to the hem of this area. We have these beautiful stripes to the base, dragons everywhere, bats. We have some scholars' items to the top of these waves. And then on the reverse, again, there are more dragons and birds, and it's really just so beautiful. Estimated at 600 to 900. We have the sun. I mean, everything about it is beautiful. And then we have one last grouping. We're just gonna walk over here quickly, I apologize. And then there's just another assortment. So we have this blue ground kimono with embroidered butterflies and flowers, and it's absolutely beautiful. Great age to them. There's some discoloration, but that's just from wear. Ken's holding up another dragon robe with flowers and clouds. And then we have one last robe. So this one does have some condition issues, but also beautiful with dragons and fish, etc. And these 3 are lotted together. And that wraps it up for our March 7th preview of Asian Arts, and we hope to see you there.
Hello everyone, I'm Kenneth Imlay, and I'd like to share a few rugs that we have with you in this upcoming sale. The first is going to be a lovely Chinese rug with a centrally located shoe symbol, flanked on both sides by dragons. It's a lovely coral color, the serpentine dragons, yellow, surrounded by blue, exquisite. The next is going to be yet another Chinese Art Deco carpet. Again, very lovely, nice tones of blues and grays, some yellow, some green. Excellent rug. This is one of the most important rugs that I've seen in a while. This is a Chinese signed pictorial rug. Wonderfully detailed pictorial rug with centrally located figures and signed in the lower left corners. Now, there is some wear and tear to this rug, but with that said, it is still exquisite. There are some losses, but it's just a fabulous rug, absolutely worth restoring. Then over here on our left, we have a fabulous room-sized rug. Vibrant, bold color scheme, reds that are very deep, blue, gold, you name it, it's got it. This is a spectacular rug, would look great in any parlor, living room, just truly brightens up the atmosphere. And yet again, another Chinese rug. More blues, hues of pink, lovely floral motif. What a blue field. We also have a number of lovely smaller sized rugs. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This one here has got a lovely shade of burgundy to it in the center with a light blue border, very lovely. It's a pretty decent pile as well. Great for any entranceway. We also have yet one last rug, and this one actually has depictions of various animals throughout. As you can see them scampering through the scampering through the trees and whatnot. Great depiction of animals. You see some deer and some whatnot. Fabulous. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to seeing you on our March 7th sale, Sunday at 10 a.m. Thank you kindly. My name's Kenneth Imlay. Have a wonderful day.
Hi, Will Schweller here to showcase some of the highlight fine art lots in Clark Auction's March 7th sale. Starting with this really charming painting by the German artist Arthur Heyer. That's an oil on canvas of Angora Kittens. Heyer's known as sort of a 19th century genre painter whose work really focuses on these just beautiful white Angora cats. This comes from a collection fairly far upstate in New York with a $1,000 to $1,500 estimate. It's an excellent period painting for any cat or animal lover. It's really sweet. Above it, we have one of the more interesting paintings in the sale, at least as my tastes go, by the English artist Henry Thomas Alkin. It's oil on panel of all these little series of sort of equestrian and carriage scenes. Alkin was a specialist, Victorian era painter, specializing in scenes of horse racing and sort of these carriage scenes. So you'll find examples selling of sort of this scene, for example. So this appears to me to be the artist kind of showcasing the variety of different scenes he was able to paint. It's got nice London Gallery labels on the back. Comes from a Connecticut collection, and like the Hire, has a $1,000 to $1,500 estimate. Moving into a more modernist school, we have this excellent oil on masonite by the Puerto Rican painter Angora Patello. Classic Patello when it comes down to the palette, sort of these nice earthen tones. His depiction of the face here is very characteristic of his work, sort of abstracted depictions of women. Typically this obviously a woman without any clothes on. Like I said, this comes out of a Long Island collection, has a $3,000 to $5,000 estimate. It's a really nice compact-sized Patello. Above it, we have a really vibrant work by the American contemporary painter, sort of like neo-pop artist Hunt Slonim. Slonim is known for his really bold, bright, colorful depictions of animals, be it birds or bunnies. This piece is titled Groove-Billed Barbets. It's from like 2010, 2011, I believe, signed and dated on the back. Comes from a local collection and has a $3,000 to $5,000 estimate. Looks really good hanging here on the wall. Moving right along, again from a local collection. This came in on one of our walk-in Wednesdays. We have this lithograph by the Mexican artist Rufino Tamayo of a woman with a watermelon. It's classic Tamayo and his sort of highly abstracted figures, kind of drawing from pre-Columbian art. A lithograph, but really almost connotes this heavy texture that you find in a lot of his painting. This is number 45 from an edition of 100 and has a $1,000 to $1,500 estimate. In the same vein, but from a different collection, this is from a Brooklyn collection. We have another Tamayo lithograph. This is titled Ombre and has a figure here with these sort of really abstract pink hands, very modernist, geometric, almost drawing on sort of like, cubist geometries when it comes to depictions of figures. This lithograph has a $1,500 to $2,500 estimate and is really excellent use of color throughout. Above it, from the same collection as the first Slonim, we have a second Hunt Slonim, this a pair of bunnies, oil on board. The rabbits are probably Slonim's most known motif. This is just a really excellent example of it. We've got a pair of rabbits here. A highly desirable piece, I think should be quite exciting to see where it goes on Sunday. We have a $2,000 to $3,000 estimate on it. Here from a New York City collection, we have a work by the artist Lilia Pissarro, the granddaughter of Camille Pissarro, a long line of artists in the family. This is sort of a neo-impressionist lake scene. We've got the boats out there on the lake, a really well-textured piece, great colors. For anyone looking for an impressionist work, I think this is an excellent example of something that can be had with a $1,000 to $1,500 estimate. Above it here, also a French painting, though a little earlier. We have a work by Charles Francois de Bigni. This comes from a Long Island collection. He's a late 19th century painter, most known for his landscapes, sort of Barbizon, very moody. This a lot of browns and earth tones. I think it's a really charming painting because when you zoom in there, you're able to see a school of ducks swimming in the lake. This work has a $4,000 to $6,000 estimate, and I think when you throw a frame on it, it's going to be a really, really excellent piece. Popping here to this wall, we have a really fun oil on canvas by the American artist and children's book illustrator Roxy Monroe. This piece from 2000 is titled Midtown East 2, and as the title suggests, is a Midtown East scene. I think it captures really well sort of the excitement of looking out of an apartment building when you're over on the east side and just sort of seeing the different architectural styles. You've got all the lights going in the various apartments. It's just a really charming painting. Kind of captures that New York City excitement in a fun way. And I really like, again, it's the details that do it for me. You've got the folks walking there on the street under the streetlight. This comes out of a Connecticut collection and has an $8,000 to $1,200 estimate. Popping over to this wall here, Again, keeping in the same vein, the sort of New York City scenes, we have this work by the Irish-born artist Philip Corley. It's titled Grand Central New York, and as the title suggests, depicts Grand Central Station in the morning. A really excellent representation of that great train station. You've got the lights sort of shining in at an excellent angle. Really, it really connotes the majesty of Grand Central quite well. This comes out of a New York City collection and has a $400 to $600 estimate, so it's quite the value buy. And then to wrap up in this gallery, I'd like to show you one of the more exciting paintings in the sale, a mother and child scene by the American artist Elizabeth Norse. Norse started painting in the late 19th century in her native Cincinnati, which at the time was a real arts hub, both for the visual arts and decorative arts. She did like home decor, sort of worked with furniture, but also was a portrait painter. And then in the late 19th century, she moved to Paris, where she worked in the École des Beaux-Arts, and became sort of known for her depictions of French peasants. A lot of her work sort of deals with motherhood. So this is a really tender painting of a mother and child. Just, the modeling on the flesh is really quite masterful. I mean, Norse is a really well-regarded painter for good reason. I think with a little bit of cleaning, this work will really brighten up and sing quite well. It comes from a Long Island collection with a $4,000 to $6,000 estimate. Like always, our sale is chock full of really interesting and exciting pieces. So I'm going to move quite quickly to run down the gallery walls here just to give you a sort of a taste of what's in the sale. We've got several works by the Austrian sort of abstractionist landscape painter Andreas Casamas, these really big and bold scenes of trees and reeds. We've got a grouping of 5 screen prints by Agam, all one lot. We have a couple works by the American abstractionist Michael Shrenk. This is a really lovely piece. I don't know if you're able to see it here, but there's really great impasto. Above it, we have an illegibly signed abstract from the 80s titled Conversation with Rothko 4. That's sort of a nice neo-Bauhaus or constructivist painting, really decorative abstract. This work here is by the American artist Curtis Grubbs, who was a studio assistant for R.C. Gorman, but here we see him working sort of in the manner of Miro. So if you're looking for a Miro but don't quite have Miro money, this is an excellent opportunity to have sort of that really whimsical modernism hanging in your home. It's an interesting mixed media piece here. Again, another one of those Casamas and another Michael Shrenk up there, sort of similar to the first. We've got a nice work by Pierre Bosco. I don't know if it's Notre Dame, but a kind of abstracted cathedral scene. Below it, a Robert Phillip, really trademark Robert Phillip, of a woman sort of seated by a waterside cafe. Really charming piece. This here is just unsigned decorative still life with a really fascinating vase. And above it, we have a nice André Guisson still life. Guisson is quite the master of light. We sell a lot of his paintings. I really happen to like that one. Here we have the third Michael Shrenk piece. This obviously, inspired by Jackson Pollock, a really bright, vivid abstract sort of splatter painting. Another interesting work that we don't know the artist, this 19th century genre painting, sort of like a Spanish scene. You have really charming details like the priest there, a bullfight advertisement. The work is signed, or initialed rather, and dated 1867 in the lower right, but we've not been able to match that monogram to anybody. Above the mirror we have a nice scene of the Marne by the French, again neo-impressionist Jacques Pucieux. Came out of a local collection. And then here in the corner is a really fun piece by the American artist Oswald Jackson. Dated 1915, it shows artists, working in an art class, I guess. Really excellent, early 20th century rather, American scene, sort of social realist. But what I think is really interesting is Oswald Jackson. There's really nothing out there that I was able to find on him. So it's an awesome opportunity to buy a really cool early American painting by sort of an unknown artist. Last piece I'd like to talk about here is this oil on canvas, signed Renoir. It is a version of A Woman in Pink that Renoir did in pastels in the 1880s. The work's signed down here in the lower right and was discovered at a donation center down in North Carolina. It's really competently painted and has great period age, if not a bit of wear and tear. but it's really true to that pastel. So we don't know, if it was a work by Renoir sort of reworking the scene or a really, competent period copy. We've not had it looked at, and as such, our estimate on it is $300 to $500. It's a really nice painting, nevertheless, possibly a diamond in the rough. As always, I'm only scratching the surface of our sale, so please do check out our catalog at our website. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me at the gallery. I'm happy to be of help.
Hi, and welcome to the March 7th preview of Jewelry, Silver, and Couture. I'm going to start here with these three 800 silver Italian mounted coasters, and they have this beautiful Pietra floral motif to them. They are all signed to the underside, and they are estimated at $300 to $500. We have an Alvin & Company silver overlay vase with green glass, and this is also estimated at $300 to $500. We have this large continental silver serving tray, really beautiful, out of a Bronxville estate, really quite nice, and has this interesting wood liner on the back, and it's really quite beautiful. The family was from Germany, and this is a German silver tray. And here we have some Italian sterling. So we have this 4-piece Buccellati sterling tea service, really beautiful at $2,000 to $3,000. And another lot of Buccellati in the sale is this wonderful pomegranate Italian Buccellati small decorative bowl in a pomegranate form, but it's just absolutely stunning quality. Really beautiful craftsmanship. The detail is extraordinary. And we'll bounce back here to this pair of sterling lobster tongs, estimated at $200 to $300. And we will move on to this 18th century tankard, and this is by Richard Gurney and Thomas Cook, and this is circa 1738, and it does come with this appraisal from 1947, which is interesting, and some photographs and some other ephemera, but really wonderful quality. So really a nice form here. It's stamped to the underside and the underside of the lid, and it's really quite nice. And this, out of a local estate, we just got this last week on a snowy day, is this enamel decorated sterling mounted Italian duck form pitcher. Quack. I shouldn't have done that, but this is estimated at $300 to $500. We have this continental silver menorah, which is quite nice, at $300 to $500. A WMF mounted decanter, so really nice, a German maker. A Cartier mayonnaise bowl accompanied by a sterling ladle, and this is at $300 to $500. This is an early American coin silver lidded vessel with this floral bouquet finial, really nice quality, and an oversized size. This is a continental silver kettle on stand, really beautiful with the iron cross design, and it does have the stand, which is also silver, and it's really beautiful. This came in on our Walk-in Wednesday day. And this is a pair of Achilles Gamba Pewter Art Nouveau Candelabra. Beautiful, beautiful form. They're really quite nice, and they are signed to the underside. This is one of the nicest menorahs I've seen, and part of the reason I find it the nicest is because of the animal motif. So all the little animals to the back shield here, and it is stamped to the underside. Really beautiful at $300 to $500. This is a Esther scroll. So really quite nice, again, $300 to $500. From the same estate as our German silver serving tray, we have this 4-piece German silver tea service. Actually, the 3 pieces are original, and it's accompanied by this also 800 silver creamer. But if we look at the handle here, that's really what quite makes it so nice, is that it's this branch form, and it's actually a snake that's eating a bird, but it's beautifully done. It has this beautiful floral finial, and all 4 pieces together at $800 to $1,000. This is one of my favorite lots in the sale, so it's this Mexican silver flower in a woven pot, a continental silver purse handle, and then if we can just take a look at this purse handle, it's absolutely beautiful with mermaids, and I love whimsical decor. So enamel decorated mermaids with faceted amethyst accents and little red cabochons. It's absolutely beautiful, these 3 pieces together at $300 to $500. We have these 10 Christoffel knife rests, so they're all stamped to the underside, and they're all different animals. So we have peacocks and cats and rabbits, etc. Really wonderful, again at $300 to $500. This is an extraordinary silver plate urn. I'm just going to turn it a bit so that you can see Look at these handles. She's beautiful. The scrolls are beautiful. The floral work is beautiful. It's really a stunning piece, and this is estimated at 800 to 1,000. And also from the same estate, we have this Jardiniere. And this is by Brockner & Son, so this is 800 silver. It's German. Again, absolutely stunning. These handles are beautiful. The floral swags are nice. It comes with this fitted insert that's also stamped to the underside, but not silver, which is standard, but absolutely beautiful. And last but not least, for the silver, we have this Wallace Sir Christopher service, which is one of those popular patterns that everyone likes. And we sell every couple of months. So this is nice, and it's in our sale on Sunday. And we will now move on to the jewelry and couture. We have this wonderful English 18 karat emerald and diamond ring. Really so sweet. This is an 18 karat gold hinged bracelet with diamonds. This is also absolutely extraordinary. This is a Cartier travel clock, so it has a frame of jade and then coral cabochons. It's fully marked. Really quite nice, and this is estimated at 1,000 to 1,500. We have this Yerman style sterling 14 karat gold and diamond bracelet at 300 to 500. We have these two figural brooches, both lotted individually. They're 18 karat gold with diamonds, and there are colored gem accents. Each are estimated at 400 to 600. We have this 18 karat gold floral brooch with a carved angel skin coral flower. This is at 800 to 1,000. A beautiful little statement ring. So it's 14 karat gold with a faceted blue stone at 400 to 600. This is an 18 karat gold filigree bracelet. This is continental, quite nice, beautiful detailing. This is a signed Chinese rooster, and so this is 999 karat gold, or it is 24 karat gold. And it's beautiful. It's estimated at 25 to 3,500, and it is stamped to the underside. If you just want to take, there's a bar across the underside that has the signature of the artist as well as the gold markings. We have this two-piece suite, so it is a beautiful chain and bracelet with these pendants inlaid with pave diamonds. And those two together from our Darien estate. We have this wonderful 14 karat gold white gold ring with a blue faceted stone and diamonds, really beautiful. We have this kind of modernist style articulated necklace. It's 14 karat gold, beautiful design. It falls quite nicely and is a beautiful statement necklace. This is an 18 karat gold bracelet inlaid with rubies and diamonds, and this came from a Scarsdale estate, and it's really just beautiful with kind of horsebit design. These are 18 karat gold Italian drop necklaces. They look beautiful on and are really quite a nice statement. From our Darien estate, we also have this pair of 18 karat gold lion form earrings with pave diamond accents. These are another pair of absolutely stunning ruby earrings from the same estate as our ruby bracelet. So they are heart form earrings with a central panel of rubies and a surround of diamonds. From one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days, we have this faceted 14 karat gold ring in the style of Henry Dunay, really quite nice at 400 to 600. We have these two 14 karat gold figural brooches. One is a leopard and one is a little owlette, and they are so sweet together at 400 to 600. We have this Etruscan style 21 karat gold ring, looks beautiful on, and this is estimated at 400 to 600. We have a Mabe pearl grouping, so it's two pairs of earrings and a pendant. We also have this Mabe pearl colored gem diamond and onyx grouping at 400 to 600. We have these De Grisigono Italian 18 karat gold and diamond earrings with a pre-sale estimate of 5,000 to 7,000. A Van Cleef quatrefoil necklace with a malachite and diamond, and this is estimated at 2,000 to 3,000 on the original chain. This is a pair of signed earrings, and they are onyx and pave diamonds. We haven't been able to identify the maker's mark, but it is a lowercase e, and these are 18 karat gold and marked 750, so I am pretty sure they are Italian. So we have some items that we brought to GIA to be certified, and so this is a 0.87 karat diamond. It is G color and SI2 clarity, and it is set in 14 karat gold. Really beautiful, a nice stone, and this is estimated at 800 to 1,000. We have this graduated strand of red coral pearls, and they are undyed, but there is some luster enhancement, and this is estimated at 400 to 600. We have this grade A natural jadeite necklace, and this is estimated at 300 to 500. Moving on to a men's piece of jewelry, we have this Longines 14 karat white gold watch, and it has diamond markers and the subsidiary seconds dial. And this is estimated at $400 to $600. We have this 14 karat gold bracelet, really beautifully articulated. We have this Chinese filigree silver, jade, and amethyst necklace with a wonderful drop pendant and just great movement to this piece, really quite nice. And that is estimated at $300 to $500. One of the stars of our show is this platinum bracelet with a central 1.80 carat diamond and approximately 14 carats of accent stones to every side. And so it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. I mean, look at that central stone and that central pendant. And this is estimated at $8,000 to $12,000. Here we have a 14 karat gold vintage or retro Belova hidden watch face bracelet with diamonds and rubies. We have this 14 karat gold ring, and that's really quite nice, accented by diamonds. And we have this woven 14 karat gold bracelet, really beautiful. We have these pair of Marina Valentine 18 karat gold necklace with freshwater pearls and sapphires, and they are estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. They're absolutely stunning floral form earrings. And we have this 3-piece suite of 18 karat gold jewelry. So we have the pair of lapis cabochon earrings and the coral cabochon ring. In front of that, we have a pair of 18 karat gold half hoop earrings with diamond accents. Really beautiful, the same estate as our heart form earrings. We have this 2-piece diamond suite in 14 karat gold with diamonds. Absolutely beautiful at $800 to $1,000. We have a 14 karat gold bracelet with opals and diamonds. We have one of my absolute favorite pieces in this sale. This is an antique, probably Art Deco platinum brooch with a 14 karat gold backing. And so it is a central cylindrical polished opal, which is extraordinary. I mean, this is just the most wonderful example of the phenomenal characteristic of opals. Look at which is called the play of color is what this is called. So all of these different colors you see, it's identified as play of color. And then it's flanked by these pave diamond set terminals on each side, and it's absolutely beautiful, and it's estimated at $3,000 to $4,000. We have these two 10 karat gold rings. One is opal, one is most probably tanzanite and diamonds, but we're going to identify it as colored stones, but it's really quite sweet. We have this 14 karat gold vanity case with the fitted red leather case, so just open it up here so it has a mirrored interior, and it's really quite nice. We have this 14 karat gold charm bracelet with 4 oversized charms, which is sweet. We have this miscellaneous grouping, which I really quite like. It's just a nice selection. So we have the desert pearls, which are silver. We have this Tiffany beaded necklace. These are Museum of Modern Art. These 2 pairs of earrings are by the Mexican artist Federico Jimenez. These are Judith Lieber. This is Kenneth J. Lane. This is just sweet with a little 14 karat gold clasp, and then this is Victorian with the salmon coral. Moving on to some jewelry and mixed in with some couture. Well, first we'll start with this mirrored plateau, which is by Elkington and Company. And it's really quite nice with these details, and the mirror is in relatively good condition for the age. And then we'll do a little array of jewelry here. So this pocket watch right here, this is 18 karat gold. It's a open face pocket watch, and it's by Henry Sandoz, and this is estimated at $1,000 to $1,500. We have this pair of earrings. So the floral form earrings themselves are 18 karat gold, and then it has these enhancers, and they're 14 karat gold. So this can easily come off. So we have these are 14 karat, and then the floral form earrings are 18 karat, but they're really quite sweet. We have a 14 karat gold chain. And then we have this Tiffany grouping. So we have a pair of earrings that are by Paloma Picasso, and then we have the ever popular bone bracelet, which is by Elsa Peretti. We have the David Yurman thoroughbred watch, which is 18 karat gold and diamonds, which is sweet, very nice, and this is estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. And then moving on to a little bit of couture, we'll skip over to these bags. So we have a piece of Gucci luggage with the matched bag, and these two together are estimated at $300 to $500. Here we have a little Prada bag, which is really very sweet with the chain handles. So there's 2 handles, not just one, which is nice, and they're longer, so it fits easily on your shoulder. I'm just going to show you. So it's really quite nice. And this is actually part of a selection. So there's some Hermes, there's a Longchamp bag, there's some Burberry. So that's in a collection of couture. Here we have a Chanel quilted bag, again with a long strap, which I like. So it can go on your shoulder or crossbody. This is a sweet Tiffany Platinum heart form pendant. Really, it's beautiful, on a Tiffany chain, and that is estimated at $600 to $900. We also have this pair of Tiffany earrings. So again, it's platinum with a central pink faceted stone surrounded by diamond accents. This is also Tiffany. So we have this really very heavy Tiffany sterling chain, which is nice, at $400 to $600. This is Hermes, and this is the Nausicaa bracelet. So it's hinged, and these guys open, so you can easily put this on, and it's really quite nice with this kind of horse bit design to it, and it is stamped Hermes. This came in on one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days, and this is a red coral beaded necklace. So it has these pointed pendants flanked by these stacked beads. And we will end with this wonderful hard case Louis Vuitton trunk. It is from Saks. It has all the labels on the interior, and this is estimated at $600 to $900. And that wraps it up for our March 7th preview of Jewelry and Silver, and we hope to see you there.